Hi guys. Oh, let me turn the TV off one sec. Hi to my subscribers and hello to my new subscribers. I'm Joanna. So guys, today I am in Manchester as I have a shoot tomorrow, but I've also had work with Boohoo Man today, which has been amazing. I'm not joking, we did this ninja thing where I was running. I think you will see this vlog, the ninja vlog, after this one. I think there's quite a few of us and we all basically went on this massive ninja thing and had to race. Me and Jordan were on a team. It was crazy and we came second to last, but at least we didn't come last. Today I'll be answering all your questions. It was all sort of like dilemmas. I put on my Instagram story, if any of you guys don't follow me on Instagram, that I would like to give advice on dilemmas and stuff like that. Some of you guys sent through your dilemmas that you're having currently or have had before, and you'd like my advice on these dilemmas. I thought I'd try something different because I have been doing a lot of vlogs lately. I thought this time around I could do more of an interactive one and can actually mention your Instagrams as well, so it's a little bit more personal and a little bit cute for you guys. What better way to do this than in the Pretty Little Things suite at Dakota Hotels? Many of you might not agree with it, but you know what? It's my dilemma. It's my advice on your dilemmas. They're quite funny ones, but then some of them were quite relevant, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you to those who sent in their dilemmas because it's actually really nice that I can just communicate with you guys and talk with you guys and just give you my advice. So here it goes. Okay, let's find the questions. Go to the screenshots. Okay, so the first one that we have here is Annabelle Williams _X. Pretty cute name. I'm really tired of being so shy. I just want to become more confident, but I don't know how. I think it's like, it's actually crazy. So when I was younger, as much as people don't believe this, so I'm a little chat box now, I was actually quite shy. And when I asked my mum about like my childhood and stuff, she always says to me like, I don't really remember your childhood because you were so quiet, you were always by my side, like you didn't really speak, like you were very, very quiet. I think over time, as you become more of a woman, as you become more confident and more, I don't know, so you gain confidence really by just like being more independent. I think that I lacked confidence because I hated being dependent on my parents and saying, okay mum, if I want a new like foundation, if I want to know something, I'd have to like ask them for money and stuff, and that's when I become really like just a bit like, I didn't feel independent, I didn't feel like my own person, I didn't feel really just me. When I become more independent, I got my first job at 15, I worked in Hollister, I got my own money. Getting your own money, receiving your own money as well is like a big way to feel confident, because you feel like you're actually like gaining something, you're earning something, you feel good in yourself for doing that. You think, oh, I actually like worked really hard today and I got this and I doubled up my shift and I got even more money. So I think definitely a way to feel confident is by being independent. Definitely, as a young girl, I can see you're a young girl, you display a picture. As a young girl, you know, we don't have like many things that we want to do independently, or we can do independently. So I think definitely when you start becoming independent and you start doing your own thing and earning your own money and buying your own stuff, I know it's not all about materialistic stuff, but jobs, I think it was a big thing for me to become more independent and more confident, because as I started earning more money, I just started becoming more confident and actually being like, oh, I'm gonna get up today, no, don't worry, I'm gonna go to the cafe, I'm gonna get my own coffee. Simple as a coffee, like, made me feel good. Appearance wise, I think finding your own style and fashion, like it's only until like a year ago I actually started finding my own fashion and finding my own sense of like, okay, this is the way I want to dress, this is the way I feel good. A big thing for me, oh my gosh, was my hair. So I basically was always insecure about my hair. So I hated the fact that whenever I got my hair extensions done, my fringe was really short and then my hair was really long afterwards. So I went to this one person called Brendan, he was amazing, and he put hair extensions here, like right at the front. And honestly, when I say the urge of confidence that I had, it's just like finding little bits, not changing them, like never change what you are, but like bettering them. So obviously my fringe, as simple as a fringe, I know it sounds really stupid, but the main thing for me gaining confidence, which might help you gain confidence, is just being more independent and doing your own thing and finding a way to just like be more you. So me working in Hollister, I was like, it's all to do with fashion, but also like, it was like I was working with good looking boys, and I was like, and it was just a way to become independent and being a bit more like, just meeting new people and like being able to like speak to strangers and stuff. Like it's a big thing. If you're old enough for like a little job on the side on a Saturday, and little as doing that is like gives you something to look forward to, and just helps you build confidence in terms of speaking with like strangers, speaking with other people, and you learn to alter the way you talk to different people as well. So I definitely think that, I know it's a bit of a weird advice, a lot of people will be like, go to the gym or this and that. Mine was definitely getting a job. So if you are old enough, definitely try that out. So this is Charlieton, I can't say the last name. So I met Charlieton, he was a competition winner at the radio station I work at, and he was so lovely. Advice on sticking to education, uni next year is the aim. For me, education was the most important thing in my life, and when I tell you, the reason it's so important is because for a person like me who didn't have a clue what they wanted to do when they were older, didn't have a clue what route to go down, all I knew is that I loved psychology, and I thought if I have as much education behind me, then I feel more better every day and feel more confident every day, because I know that I've got something just in case worst comes to worst, you either get fired or you don't know what to do. At least you've got something that you can just lean back on for a little bit. So for me, going to uni and sticking with uni, I feel like I'm always chasing time. I feel like I'm always like against time, and time's ticking, and I'm like trying to chase it and like, oh my god, what am I gonna do now? It's been a week and I've not done this, and like it's quite bad, but I think it's got me where I am today. It's got me to the point where I'm like, okay, well, I've got my degree because I didn't want to waste years. If you're unsure about what you're gonna do in your career, always just have something behind you to work on whilst you're figuring it out. So I always say that definitely have education. Education is for life. It's always going to be with you. So definitely keep on continuing with the journey of qualifications. So you go from GCSE to sixth form or college, and then to potentially uni, and I think in the meantime you can figure out what you want to do. So it was only after uni I actually thought, I still didn't know what I wanted to do, but then with my degree I was able to get into recruitment. I was able to work with young children as well, and with like autism and things like that. And then it was then after that I thought, let's try Love Island. I love fashion, I love modelling. I feel like I'm too small to actually model like in high fashion and stuff like that. So how can I do it? How can I do a once in a lifetime opportunity? And it was to go on Love Island, and then I got on it. So but I always know that if anything falls to I've got my degree behind me, and that's the main thing. You feel a lot more secure in life as well. So if you are looking for security in life, then definitely have education behind you, because that's the biggest security you can have, in my opinion. So I hope that helps. Okay, I'm not going to say this person's name because I'm not quite sure this is something that person wants me to actually announce, it being their name. So it's been with a guy for nearly 2 years, but starting to not let me go on his phone and hiding stuff. And I deleted a girl on his phone, but she appeared again. What should I do? Right. All in all, when you're in a relationship, we always know there is a potential chance that someone's not being loyal, they're not being truthful. But when you're in that relationship, and when you're in the right relationship, you won't feel like you need to go down someone's phone. The fact that he's not letting you go on his phone anymore might mean that he's come to a point where he is done. Not done in the sense like done with you, but he's like, I just don't think if he was the right one that you would feel the need to go down his phone. The fact he's not letting you go down his phone anymore may mean that he is up to something. And the fact that you're deleting a girl on his phone, the fact that you're having to delete that girl to avoid him talking to her, he's gonna find a way to talk to her anyway. So he's gonna find a way where he can just like, he's gonna find a way to talk to her. There's ways and means. There is email, there is letters, there is owls in the sky that you can give a letter to, and they'll take it to that person's house. There is Facebook. So there is like so many different ways that I just think that, if, in my opinion, this person isn't right for you. The fact that you're having to check his phone once, you have to delete someone from the phone, it just, for me, that it's just not going to work out. I feel like I've been in a position before. I've never ever looked down someone's phone, but I've never deleted someone off my partner's phone either. I have been in a situation where I've gone, well, who's that girl? And then I can't get an explanation as to who that girl is. And then I'm like, well, you don't really need her on your phone. So then they were like, sort of go, well, I don't mind remove them. And then you're like, sort of like sitting next to them, leaning on them, and then you see their name again, or just popping out, it might be on Instagram or on DMs. I mean, yeah, I just think this person isn't right, in all honesty. Over 2 years and this girl's popping up again, which means it's back up, and they're obviously speaking to get the name or whatever back on the phone. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, and I just don't like saying this, but I just don't think he is the right one. I'm sorry. It's a difficult one, because, you know, when you've been with someone for, nearly 2 years, you do love them and you want to be with them forever and this and that. But, you know, I can see, again, that you are young in your Instagram picture. Like, you know, we've got a whole life ahead of you, and you're going to be in and out of relationships, and you're going to meet loads of people. And there's a fair share of people who do meet someone and it's forever. But there's a fair share of us, i.e. myself, who are going to be in and out of relationships, and the right one will come eventually. I'm 23, I'm in 24 this year. It's gonna happen eventually, I hope. Okay. This one's hilarious. So JJHAND13. So what to do when you're in a test and your belly rumbles? First of all, if you're in any test and your belly rumbles, learn from it the first time. And when you're on your second test, you should have eaten before anyway. Before any test, any exam, anything in life, driving test, whatever, interview, in school, you must eat. Eat porridge. But if it rumbles in a test, just ignore it. And just remember, people focusing on their actual exam, they're not going to be thinking about your belly rumbling. And sometimes, you know what, actually, a lot of the time when my stomach rumbles, I've actually asked the person, like, oh my God, did you just hear my stomach rumble? And they go, no. A lot of the time you can hear it because in your belly it's vibrating through you and you can feel it. Act like it weren't you. This is Millie Glover with a double R at the end, _. Do you have any advice on how to eat healthier? I actually was on TikTok just going through loads of videos, and this woman was like, it was a nutritionist, and she was actually amazing. Like, all her videos were so good. And she basically was like, if you are trying to eat healthy, if you are trying to diet or anything like that, if your body craves something, eat it. And the reason you eat it is because what happens is people who try to eat healthy, they end up cutting out every single bit of fattening food in their diet, and they suddenly get cravings. But to avoid them cravings, they start eating stuff outside of that craving. But what happens then is you end up eating more rubbish to take away that certain craving, and then you end up eating that craving anyway. So she said, if you're trying to eat healthy or trying to diet, just if your body craves something, just eat it. But obviously manage what you're eating as well outside of this craving. So definitely eat 5 fruits a day, 5 veg, of course. And I just say, just like, don't pick. I'm a picker, so I don't really eat healthy, but I always do try and eat as much fruits. If I feel like I want a snack one day, I make sure, or like 1 hour or whatever, then I always make sure that instead of getting a packet of crisps, I have fruit. And if I'm still craving food, I'll have my crisps. Definitely eat what you like, but definitely try and eat healthier with it. I'm really advising here on something that I don't do, but I do it sometimes. Like if I'm like, oh, for God's sake, I've eaten a lot of crappy food today, what can I do? I try to just add healthy food to my crappy food. Hope that helps, Millie. Oh God. Nor quick quote. How can someone convince Joanna Shimonides to date them? In all honesty, there will be no convincing, because I just don't date. I don't know what it is, because I just don't go on a date. No one convinced me to go on a date. People go, oh my God, my brother's good for you. Oh my God, my cousin's good for you. Oh, I've got a really good friend for you. Doesn't convince me. It's not happening. I let it flow naturally. So, unfortunately, nor quit. There's just no convincing. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say this person's name, because again, it's quite personal. I don't really want to like out it. So I'm still in love with the guy who cheated on me. Do I give him another chance? I need help. Okay, so I've been in this situation before. My first ever relationship, I did get cheated on. I think that's why I do lack trust in relationships, and I am very defensive, and I got my wall up in a relationship. It's hard, it's wrong, but I can't help it. And it's something that, with me, basically, I got cheated on. Gave the boy another go. I was with him for an extra year since my first ever relationship. And I didn't tell anyone, I didn't tell my family, because if I tell my family, it would mean they would see him in a certain way, and then it would make my life difficult to be with him, and it would make our relationship difficult. So I believe that if I didn't say anything to anyone, it would be easier to be with him and easier to live with him and easier for my family to accept him. All in all, I regret it so bad. I regret forgiving. I regret forgiving in terms of like, and trying to like forget it and suppress it, because I became like not a nice person. I feel like I just became very agitated, and I was very agitated for like with everything. Like someone would literally like, I don't know, like, I go to the shop and I can't find ketchup, I'd be like, oh, like this is it, and then I go home and I'm like, why are you getting agitated over ketchup? And I'm like, you just don't understand. And she never got it. And then bless her, when I told her when we split up, she like burst into tears, and she was like, I wish I could actually help you. So bit of a sad situation. In all honesty, if you're ever going to try again with that person and forgive that person, confide in people so then they understand how you're feeling and they can help you out. I was taking on a lot of my own advice, and I think that made me suffer a little bit because I didn't understand how to take my own advice. I was young, I was like 17. What did I know about relationships? What did I know about what was right and wrong? And so for you, quite emotional, yeah. So for you, how would you know that what you're doing is right? So definitely always confide in someone. I mean, it's no right or wrong in this situation. It's also, it's a time for you to learn from this for yourself, but definitely confide in people because it becomes easier to understand whether he's wrong in a situation or whether you're just being too lenient and whether you're being too kind because you love that person. And being in love is hard, and I think that's why I've avoided a relationship for a while, because it's hard and I don't want to be hurt again and risk being hurt, because right now I'm on my own every day. I don't really text anyone, and I feel like I'm at my happiest. You do get lonely sometimes, but I feel like I'm at my happiest because I can focus on work and I can focus on myself. So I think if he's genuinely apologetic and he'll prove to you that he's going to change and he won't do it again, then fair enough, try it again. But my biggest thing is confide in someone and let someone know, because it's not nice dealing with it on your own. My friend knew, my best mate, half the time when I felt a certain way I didn't tell her anyway, which is wrong. So I've learned from that, definitely. So definitely confide in someone. Any advice on what to do if you feel you can't speak to your parents about things? One big thing that I always try to do to my younger cousins, younger friends and stuff like that is to also say, to always say, if you've got any issues and you don't want to talk to your parents about, please come to me and I can advise you and I can help you. Because when I was younger, I used to always go to my friends for advice, and like it's all good and well go to your friends for advice, but for more deeper, serious things, I think it's hard to go for your friends' advice, and especially if you're like 15, 16, you're in that age where you're getting advice of people who don't really know much and they don't really understand like what you're asking, so they can't really advise you properly. So if you can't speak to your parents about things, I would go to an older cousin. If you've got an older sibling, an older sister, someone who's been through a bit more in life and is a bit more knowledgeable about life and has been through quite a bit to rightly advise you. I feel like if you go to like your friend if you are a young girl, it might be that your friends don't advise you properly and then you take the wrong advice. So definitely seek advice and help from someone who is older and has been through a bit more, just to get a different outlook on it all. Chloe Canning: did you find it hard in school fitting in? For me, it was such a weird one, and people probably think I'm talking rubbish here or not like being honest or whatever, but this is my honest thing. And I know like girls from school might watch this and think like, did she feel that way? I kept it to myself again, and I've learned from now on to stop keeping things to myself. But basically, I was very much in school as part of a popular group, but I found myself as an outsider from that popular group. So I don't smoke, my friends smoked, I weren't really allowed to go, like my parents were not strict, but like they were very like, after school you're coming home, you're doing your homework. So I didn't really go to that park after school and hang out on the streets, or I weren't really allowed to like have many sleepovers and stuff like that. So I weren't really the same as them, but I was in their popular group. So for me, I found it hard in like having that close friend that I can go like, I can confide in you and everything. So I very much like used to like, I know it sounds really stupid, but because of that way I felt within that group, I used to like go to like my science class at break time and stuff and just do revision or do like work and homework and stuff, because I felt like I couldn't be bothered being in that group. And there was always like these other girls that weren't in the group, but they were like the mean girls of that, like that kind of come in and out of the group. Not gonna lie, I used to get the shit end of the stick with these girls, and there's a couple of girls actually. I used to just, to avoid feeling that way, I used to just like sit on my own, do my schoolwork. And then I met my mate Anastasia, who's my best friend still to this day. So in year 10, so we knew each other throughout school, we didn't really hang around with each other. In year 10, we got put in the same set history class. I walked in one time and I said to her, oh my God, have you got eyelashes on? She went, yeah. And I went, same, but like they're the cluster ones. And then from that day, like we have been so close, and then we basically like become close friends, and we're still friends this day. But girls, if you do feel like you don't fit in school, at a certain point, like you're gonna meet your best friend. Like your best friend might be right in front of your eyes and you don't even know about it, and that's the same as me. But I was very schoolwork orientated. If I felt like I didn't fit in, what was I gonna do with my time? Be proactive, go in science class and do your work. So bit of a like annoying advice, but people don't realise that you can be in a popular group, but you can also feel like an outsider, which is weird. So yeah, it was difficult in school, and that's why I couldn't wait to grow up. My biggest thing was, mum was like, you need to like slow down. I was like, no, I want to grow up. And I think that's why I got a job when I was like 15, because I was like, I wanted to grow up so quickly. You know, I love being an adult now. I feel like a lot more independent and stuff, so yeah. How do you stay motivated on lazy days? This is such a hard one. So this is Spillane_95. Such a hard one. On lazy days, I like sit in bed and I'm like, I don't know what to do. What am I gonna do? On lazy days, I don't know. The biggest advice I'd say on a lazy day is get out your pajamas and shower. As soon as you do that, instantly you're gonna feel a lot more awake. So like if I sit around in my pajamas, I just can't wake up for the rest of the day. So I have to always, as soon as you get up, like even if you're like laying into like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, it doesn't matter when you're laying into, as soon as you open your eyes, relax for like literally, I'm not joking, like a minute, and then get up and get out of bed, shower and get changed into a tracksuit or like jeans or something. Instantly you'll feel more awake. That's definitely my advice on that, because I struggle doing that anyway. Like in all honesty, I'm not saying I do struggle doing that. Kieran, that's a really like different way to spell Kieran. Kieran _blue. If I was to sign up for Love Island, can you give me some tips? I mean, this isn't really a dilemma. However, if I was to give you a tip, it would be yourself, expect the unexpected, expect the worst, expect no reply, because when you do get your reply, it's like the most amazing feeling. So just go in it for like, when you're going to auditions, just see it as fun. Like it's a different experience. Like you're applying for Love Island. If you don't get it, like you applied for Love Island, like, and you went to an audition, if you get one, like just be yourself. Honestly, be yourself. I like this one girl, but I don't know how to move to her, and she's kind of feeling me. What do I do? I mean, she's kind of feeling you. She's kind of feeling you. I'd go in full swing, hun. I'd go in full swing. She's feeling you, kind of feeling you. Just do it. Go over to her and be like, hey. Well, it depends. I don't know. It's hard because it like, does she go to the same school as you? Are you like not in school and the only way to communicate, you have to call her up or text her? But she's kind of feeling you. There may be just saying like, do you want to go on a date? Do you want to go to cinema? Or do you know what the best one is, guys? It's a good one. There's a film at the moment you want to watch. Do you want to chill and go watch the film? Very chilled. That is a smooth way of doing it, and it's worked one time. So, and I went on a date. So, I mean, it works. Even for me, who's quite like, I don't really like going on dates, or I don't really talk to anyone, it works. So, cinema date, guys, does it all. Does wonders. Okay, obviously I can't go through them all because there's actually so many. Got any tips on how to keep your skin clear? I went through a stage where I literally, I'm not even joking, did not take my makeup off when I went to bed. Like this is not even long ago. We're talking like 6 months ago. I would go to bed and I would not really bother taking off my makeup. I just sort of like just get in bed and just sleep. Or I just like use like a baby wipe. Don't use baby wipes, guys, they give me spots. I found that I use an actual micellar water to take, so I don't use makeup wipes, so I use micellar water to get my makeup off with like a cotton bud, well, cotton pad or cotton bud, that would take forever. So yeah, so micellar water, Garnier one is really good, their new rose one, rose petal, rose something. Anyway, that one's really good. So I use micellar water to get it off. Then I use a toner. I'm going to be doing a skincare YouTube video when I get time, which will be quite good to show you exactly how my routine. Yeah, so I use the micellar water, then I use a toner, which is really good. So I just put it on the cotton pad again and rub it on my face. And then I use cream. I use Ella Mist, or I use this something, but it's really good. So I have to show you that one in the YouTube video when I do that. So definitely just cleaning the hair of your face and making sure it's all off and your makeup's all off. I don't really clean my brushes, which I should clean them more often. If I ensure that, or if you guys ensure that you are cleaning your face properly, then you aren't doubling up on the bacteria and all the dirt on your skin. But I really should clean my makeup brushes. But yeah, so I just make sure I clean my face properly. Toner, cleanse, tone, moisturize. That is my routine every day, and I do it religiously now, so it has made a difference because I haven't come up with any spots. I'm gonna stop there, guys, because there's so many and I don't think I can go through it all, and this is gonna be quite a long one. I feel like I've given quite good advice on quite a few dilemmas, and thank you so much for sending them in. They were very, very good dilemmas. And guys, like, if any of you guys are going through like any dilemmas that are like quite serious or anything like that, there is help out there, and there is people out there that you can get advice, like proper advice on these dilemmas with. I mean, my advice is only on little situations where it's a bit like everyday occurrences, but if it's something that's serious, then you know there is people out there that can give you proper advice on stuff. But I hope you've enjoyed this little, it's not really a Q&A, it was kind of a Q&A sort of thing. I've not done one since I think my first video, my second video on my YouTube, so it was quite nice actually getting back to doing one of these. I've actually missed it quite a bit. I do a lot of vlogs, but I feel like it's actually quite nice that you see my life, but I do need to take time to do more of these more often. And I hope you love the Pretty Little Things suite. I'm going to show you the actual suite at the end of this video. I'm going to show you what it looks like, because it's actually amazing. It's really cute, and it's cute in pink, so girls out there, look how cute. Look, I'm so cute in all in pink. I love it. Yes, I hope these dilemmas have helped you out. Sorry to those who haven't actually been able to like go through yours. With the actual dilemmas, I've like chosen not to read the names. I just think that they're quite personal, and at least if I give you a bit of advice, then at least then you can watch through this and you can get the advice from that in a personal way. So yeah, guys, remember to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to just keep up with putting videos weekly. I'm trying to do 2 a week. Sometimes I don't fall on the days that I organise. That's just because of like different schedules. I'm like busy on Instagram, busy on events and stuff. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all well. Comment what you think below and what you think that you want me to do for my next videos. Definitely give me advice as well on what you guys think and what I can do better. I'm still new to YouTube. I'm not an expert now. I'm still new to it, but I hope you're enjoying it, and I will see you very soon. So I went for a little coffee, had a caramel latte with oat milk. Oat milk, guys, if any of you haven't tried it yet, it is unreal. It really changes the way you drink your coffee or tea or latte or whatever. It is unreal. But on a brighter note, I have changed hotel, and I am in the Dakota Hotel in the Pretty Little Things suite. Take a look at this. It is so cute. So I'll show you as I walk in, like as if I was going to walk in. So you've got a cute little mat, which says make yourself at home, babe. Don't you worry, I will. And then you've just got little things like this. And it's so cute. You've got the Pretty Little Things sign here. Hey, gorgeous. As you can see, my mood has pretty much lifted. I'm very happy right now. And of course, Dakota, like, bathrooms are unreal. I've got a thing about bathrooms. As you know, I like a nice clean bathroom, and this bit is obviously unreal because then you can see exactly what you're working for when you do your makeup. Anyway, moving on. We've got a cute Pretty Little Thing gown, which is adorable. It's got little things like this. I might even have a glass of Prosecco later. Why not treat yourself? And then you've got all this on the chair, which is so cute. Just adorable pink, of course. It's just, everything's just so perfect. Cheeky hair tongs. And to brighten things up, Pretty Little Thing gave me a little goodie bag. She says, Joanna, welcome to Manchester. We hope you enjoy your stay in here, Pretty Little Thing suite at the Dakota. Lots of love, team, Pretty Little Thing. And then loads of little goodies, which is going to be really cute when I just sit in here tonight and just relax a little bit for tomorrow. And just a little bit over here, I'll show you. And you've got a balloon, and the balloon says, welcome to Manchester. Love, Pretty Little Thing. I just think this is, I mean, I feel at home. I definitely feel at home. So thank you, Pretty Little Thing, and Social PR for sorting this out. Honestly, just unreal, amazing hotel. So I feel a lot better now. I feel like my mood is definitely lifted. I feel like I can relax a little bit. There's no floral bed sheets, and it's clean. And that's the main thing. With all this coronavirus going around as well, and everyone always talks about the virus and having to be clean and stuff, and then walking in, the bathroom's just not clean. Like, for me, that is like a red flag. No, I can't do it. So, you know, I'm just very happy to be here right now. So today I'm gonna put my feet up, relax, I'm gonna shower, and do like face masks and just relax a little bit, because tomorrow I have a big day. I'm going to explain my big day on my next vlog. I tried to think of how I was going to word this without slipping up. Yeah, so on my next vlog you will see what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to have it as 2 separate ones. You'll see what I'm doing tomorrow, and yeah, it's pretty exciting, it's fun. I also like, I don't know if I've got a double chin match in here. Yeah, so tomorrow's going to be a good one, so I cannot wait. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. This is the Dakota Hotel at the Pretty Little Things Suite, so thank you so much. I'm so happy now. I'm going to relax.